But yeah, we'll segue into a topic that has nothing to do with the first two topics.
Nothing to
And
do with anything.
but like that's our podcast, dude. That's what we do. We talk about anything and everything, almost basically.
Da, 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 da,
And yes, we are
champions.
going to segue into UEFA Champions League soccer, which makes sense. My team is actually not in this tournament. We're in the Europa League, but you can't hate on us that much. I mean, we're trying our best
It's
over here.
because United's trash.
We're trying our best. You know, we have a.
There's only one team in Manchester, and they're blue these days.
But yeah, let's go into the games and like who we think is like favored to, I guess, get out. We'll go into the first round. We'll go round by round, I guess, of every time we talk about the one game, I guess. Who do you?
All
So
right, so I
obviously
pulled up the
Manchester.
list. I pulled up the
Um.
list right here.
Okay, you got the list.
Got it.
All right.
Yes.
So the
So the first
first.
one, City and Monaco. Now, personally, as a City fan, this is like there could not have been really a better draw.
Yeah, you guys. This is like their first
Napoli,
good draw in
Napoli
a
was really
while.
the only other team that
You
would
could
have
have.
been, kind of you would think of like safe. Like we should easily go through against Monaco.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they are, I believe,
They're in
the
form right
highest
now.
scoring team
Yeah,
in Europe.
yeah. I think they've
They
averaged
put a
like
lot of goals in,
three goals a game
which
right now.
is a little bit concerning if any of you guys have ever seen Manchester City try to defend. They look like a bunch of schoolboys. So,
Especially Jon Snow,
so
Stones.
Jon
Whatever.
Snow, we have Jon Snow in our back
My
line?
bad.
Wow.
Sorry. Shit. My.
Wow. I wish we had Jon Snow in our back line. But I mean, City have to go through, don't they? I mean, it's it's Monaco.
And it's a. I
If they
mean,
don't
like
go through
you
against
guys got through the
Monaco,
first round last year, so I mean, it wouldn't make any sense if you guys didn't get through this round, this
yeah,
upcoming year.
and yeah, that's true. And City got a couple of teams actually got a whole lot of help. Just how like some of the other groups fell, like Arsenal getting ahead of PSG in their group. Leicester won their group, so it Spurs obviously collapsed, but just like because we can't play within nation, it kind of limited the
The draw.
how bad the draw could have been for City because like we couldn't have drawn Arsenal, and the
Or
fact that they won
Leicester.
first like put Munich in second, so therefore since City finished second, they couldn't get
You
Munich
guys
or
were
sorry
top of the group
PSG.
though, right?
No, Barcelona was top of the group.
Oh wait, no, never mind. You were. Oh fuck, I forgot you guys were in the Barcelona group. Yeah.
Yeah, so Barca finished first and then City. So, but it honestly like it worked out better.
Until you
That we
played
finished second,
Celtic,
just
and
the way
then
like the
people
groups
figured out
fell.
a weakness.
Just press them and they'll cough the ball up to you.
But I think Pep will figure
Yeah,
it
it's
out.
not gonna well
I
since
don't think Pep's not gonna like not like, oh yeah, let's just like fuck up these games. It's like no, they you guys brought Pep there for a reason.
I mean, we beat Barcelona. I mean, we played really well when we played Barcelona.
Hmm. I can agree with
So
that. I watched that game. I
hope,
was really like,
hopefully we can
I was
just
somewhat
continue.
proud because I was like, I kind of don't want Barcelona to succeed as much. So like, I think I hate Barcelona more than I hate City. If that makes any sense.
Wow, that
Yeah.
makes no sense, but okay.
No, because like it just like I'm tired of seeing like the same old teams winning. Like I get like City, but like we're not in that tournament. So like if City wins, I'm like I it's an English team as well. I think the Premier like it shows the Premier League's like status, I guess, in a way. Times up.
Up and coming.
Yeah, no, like when people are comparing us Premier League teams to like I think we outclass a lot of teams and like I remember analysts was talking about how Pep like oh yeah you can not defend in like the Bundesliga or the Spanish or La Liga and get away with it but you can't get away with it in the Premier League and I'm like that's exactly why our league is way more superior because you have to play like both sides of the ball you can't just like fucking win without scoring goals you can't just
Against like
win
anyone, pretty much anyone in
anyone
the table too. I
because
mean,
like they everyone like it's like the NFL like anyone can be anyone and like their jobs are depending on that like moving away to like another country can be like a thing if you are having a losing season you know what I mean and people
yeah, yeah.
aren't gonna like try to risk that but I think City will go through but let's go to the next
Yeah,
one
City have to go
they
through.
should
So
they
the
should
next
go through
matchup here is Real Madrid and Napoli.
now this is a good okay so
Uh,
I'm starting to become like a Napoli fan because of Insignia Mertens
All
Hamstring,
aboard
Milik.
that bandwagon.
No, I mean I like them
All
like
aboard.
when they even had Cavani, like back in the day before when they had Cavani, like before he went to PSG and like sold his life away.
You mean when they still finished below Juve?
Yeah, but I thought like they were always
Back
like
in the
that
day when
team
they
that was
had
like always like how Roma was like on that journey to like get better and better over the years. But you know, it is what it is. Like no one's gonna beat Juve. Juve is just they're like in their own kind of class in that league. But I think Real Madrid should get through. As long as like they stay healthy.
I think they're not gonna have any problem. I don't think.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, there shouldn't be a problem. I know, like when I was watching what was the game? They were playing the Dortmund game. That game
Yeah.
was a little like that. If like, what the hell's going on? What the? Oh, okay, I'm kind of confused right now, dude. The map just.
Real Madrid really should have put that game away. They kind of got punished for
Yeah, but like
missed chances in the last like
Napoli
few
can
minutes of the
press
match.
them up like what's it called, like Dortmund did, then they have a chance. But like that was the only way if they do stuff like that. But like Dortmund's built on counterattacks. So,
yeah, that's true. What works in Napoli's favor is the fact that like if they get if they go up against Real Madrid and get absolutely pasted, like no one's gonna like think less of them.
Yeah.
Or like they can afford to just like they really have nothing to lose at this point. They drew probably, arguably like the toughest team, definitely like the best team on form, that they could have drawn. So I mean like just go for it. I mean that's all they really can do.
Yeah.
They've got nothing to lose, and no one's gonna look poorly upon them if like they go out on like a 4 or 5-0 aggregate or whatever, or even if it's worse than that, honestly. Like I mean it's Real Madrid. They're 7 points clear, I think, now in La Liga. They drew the last El Clasico. They pasted Atletico Madrid in the last Madrid derby. So I mean, they've definitely been beaten up on some of the
bigger teams.
The bigger teams. So.
And Sergio Ramos keeps on saving them with headers.
Yeah, just 92nd minute, just call Ramos.
Oh, tits, dude, no.
And he'll head the ball in for you. Let me look at the next. I started my FIFA match and I closed the list here. Next is Benfica versus Dortmund. Yeah, Madrid should go through.
This game, okay. So Dortmund's backline can really get exposed, and I don't think like there's a thing like a saying where you don't fall asleep against Portuguese teams, and this game can definitely get out of hand if Dortmund just like doesn't want to like defend. And I know Benfica has like Jonas and stuff, so I think this is a really important game for them to actually show up.
I think this could be a banana peel for Dortmund, especially all of the points they've been dropping in the Bundesliga recently anyway. They're like way off. They're probably at least 6 points off pace, if not more than that, in the Bundesliga.
Which is like, absurd.
They need this for the sake of their season. I mean, they're struggling at home. But Benfica are always here. I mean, they always make it this far, so they're not to be overlooked for sure. Definitely. Especially with how poorly Dortmund have been defending. Obviously, they're really good going forward, but they have been defending very poorly recently. So,
like that when I watched that Madrid game, like man, Bardo just got fucking burned, dude. I was like, Jesus Christ.
They're really young. And that's another thing to point out is they have a ridiculously young squad.
Like Guerrero.
Very minimal Champions League experience.
Like it's really like
Bartra, Weigl, yeah.
Goetze and Royce are like and Weidenfeller are like their experience, I guess.
I would throw Aubameyang in there as well, but
I was going through the list, like I was trying to think of like all their players, but like that's still not a lot. I mean, like, but like it's good that they're.
Yeah, they have it, and like you think of all their like new like Bartra, Weigl's really young, Dembele, they have a Christian Pulisic if he manages to get on the field.
But he actually shows.
They have a really young squad,
which is like insane, like how good. And then that Moore, that Turkish guy, but
Emre Moore, yeah, that's right.
We should probably go into the next topic or next topic, next game. But yeah, I think Dortmund should get out of there, but I wouldn't be surprised if Benfica pulled one out of them.
I would not. It would not surprise me, especially with the way Dortmund's been playing recently. I would not at all be surprised if Benfica slipped through. The next one listed is Bayern and Arsenal, the oh so familiar foes. I really like how Arsenal finally won their group for the first time in like 5 years and still ended up with Bayern Munich. Bayern definitely have not been as good as they were under Heinkes and under Pep, but I don't know. Ancelotti's Bayern Munich should be able to get through.
Bayern,
Should be
yeah,
able to get
definitely.
through
But I wouldn't, like I
Arsenal.
said, I wouldn't be surprised because like this is like Arsenal. I think this is Wenger's like he needs to like figure something out here. If he doesn't, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I feel like we've been saying that for years now.
But
That that Arsene Wenger needs to figure something out.
we've been saying it
And
for
here we
years, but I
are.
think it's like it's getting to the point to where like he's not pulling like he has like world class players in there and he can't. He just like I don't know how he doesn't pull out results against like smaller teams. Or like he'll get like totally just wrecked. I'm like, what? How does this even happen? What are you doing? Like, how are you getting like drawn games or you lose to like Everton like that? I'm like, shit, dude. I feel sorry for you. Sorry.
Yeah, they lost to Everton
I feel bad for
in the
Arsenal fans in
midweek.
general though,
They
like,
lost to City today or yesterday.
because I mean,
No, today.
when's the last time
Today.
Arsenal's won like a league trophy or a Champions League trophy? It's been a really long time.
Well, come on, they're back-to-back FA Cup champions.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, it seems like
Don't you want
Wenger's
that?
like only being saved by like FA Cup
Isn't that what
wins.
you built the new stadium and spent all this money for?
Yeah, I don't know.
2 FA
But
Cups?
yeah, I think like I said, same thing with the last pick. If Arsenal, I wouldn't be or Brian goes through, but I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal has like some kind of desperate measure going on, and somehow they pull their ass, either put their head out of their ass and win a game, or win this.
Nah, I got Bayern going through
But
easy.
yeah, no, I have Bayern. I'm just saying I'm not gonna be surprised if what's it called?
Oh, no, I would be surprised if Arsenal got past Bayern.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be surprised.
All right, moving on. Number 5, Porto and Juve. What do you think?
Um, like again, Portuguese teams don't fall asleep on them. I think Juve is obviously gonna. They don't really. I think they already won their league. Um, not that I mean it's not an insult. I mean they just beat Roma. I mean that's proof right there. Roma is like I think the only team that has enough depth or that can like kind of match them. But like Roma lost players this past year. Well actually no, I think they only lost what Pjanic. That's
Pjanic, but they lost them to Juve, so I mean.
Yeah. Which I mean like I don't know why you would sell your best player to your rival, but I mean I guess money's money. But yeah, I think Juve will get by this group. I think this year since they're so far ahead, I think they're gonna get ahead in their league. I think they're gonna realize okay, let's gain the ground now. So like if we do, we can put more attention to the Champions League because I felt like that year they played Barcelona in that final. I feel like not that got robbed. But I was like, man, that was a good team with like Pirlo, Tevez, Pogba, Vidal.
Yeah.
And then like basically that whole team got basically stripped down.
Gigi Buffon.
Yeah, Buffon. Oh yeah, but I mean the guys are already like that backline has been there for like ever, but like that midfield was like pretty solid.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Juve. I think they might be like the guys that like squeeze by everyone and like we'll get to the final, maybe even win it all. But yeah, I would say Juve on this one.
Yeah, I think definitely Juve is gonna go through as well. Let me look up what the next one is. Leverkusen and Atletico Madrid. This one for me,
Well, I mean, didn't they have? Like,
I'm actually gonna take
run or something?
Leverkusen. I'm gonna take Leverkusen on this one actually. I think that I don't know, Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid just they're sitting I think 6th or 7th in La Liga right now. They're doing very poorly. They got annihilated by Real Madrid, but obviously that's Real Madrid. They just haven't been playing very well. The defense hasn't I don't know, it hasn't been there. They seem to just like they lost their edge, I think. They used to always be this gritty team that was really tough to break down. You know, they're like the king of like 1-0
Yeah.
victories, and like they just don't seem to be able to defend well enough to keep that up.
Or as
And
organized.
I think that Leverkusen, especially if Chicharito is healthy, by the time the draw comes around, like I just I think Leverkusen can. I think they can do this one. Now Leverkusen aren't really doing that great in the Bundesliga either, but I don't know. I just have a feeling.
I'm gonna
This is
go.
not Atletico Madrid's year.
I think I'm gonna go the opposite with you. I think with Atletico Madrid doing really badly in the league, I think they're gonna like focus more of their efforts on the Champions League and try to get something out of it. It's because I think the league's already like they're too far away from to do anything in the league to be able to get any.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely at this point.
so I think I would say Simeone is probably gonna be like, okay, guys, well we fucked up in the league, so we're gonna have to win this one at least, get a trophy out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Madrid on that one. I think they'll be fine. I mean, if somehow they make some kind of like signing in like the January window for their defense, but I don't. I think they'll be fine. And like Leverkusen isn't having a good year either in their league as well. So I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Both teams are gonna have to, like, I think this is like really important games for both teams. What the? Oh my god! I just threw vegetables away. Damn it!
Oh no, not the vegetables. The second to last here.
Oh yeah, PSG
matchup
like
is probably arguably the biggest one. Is PSG and Barcelona. Yeah, Arsenal beat them out.
Well, I think it's curtains in general.
For top of the group,
just like,
and I think it's curtains for PSG.
Goals.
I think under what's their? I'm blanking on their manager's name. The guy that came over from Sevilla. He took over at PSG from Laurent Blanc, and like PSG are just not the same anymore. It's not working. They're not playing. They did win, I think, on the weekends. In League One, but they're not. They're not doing it nearly as well. They are not. As formidable. They lost the group because they dropped points to Ludogorets.
They had to play Nice that weekend, which was like it's a kind of an important game if you think about it. Because like
they are just not the same.
But it's not hard to be good at League One. So
yeah, I mean Nice are doing well in League One, but Ludogorets. I mean the bench, PSG's bench should be able to beat Ludogorets, and they lost with like the majority of their first team out there on the field. So I think Barcelona, not that Barcelona playing that well, but I think this should be an easy one for Barcelona.
Even though I think their backline is like really struggling, because they don't really have like that veteran kind of guy. Like PK is not gonna be that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. I think honestly their backline has been struggling for a really long time. It's just their attack hasn't been working as well this year to mask the fact that their backline is actually poor.
I guess. Yeah, Barcelona easy.
Yeah.
I just don't see.
You got Barcelona going through as well.
Oh man, dude, PSG. I'm really afraid of you guys. So I don't see it.
Yeah, kind of.
Now this is interesting.
All right, last match.
Sevilla finally got through the group stages. So like they're like, oh shit, we can't win Europa League this year. Fuck. So like they're literally probably not gonna end up with the trophy, but they did draw Leicester. And
that's true.
If Madrid and Barcelona get through, that helps their chances in their draw. I feel like because like they're not gonna play them obviously. Because I don't think you can't. I don't. They can have like I mean, unless they got Bayern,
that's right. Sevilla could have a pretty easy road.
That's a possible. It's either like Bayern or Juve.
And honestly, yeah, that's true. But they also like just the fact that they're like one of the lesser La Liga teams, so like they can't play Barca or Real Madrid, but they're also used to playing Barca and Real Madrid. I mean, if I remember correct, is it Sevilla? Maybe it's Sociedad. I don't remember, but there's like one particular team that like seem to be like Barcelona's bogey team. Like they haven't like won like at their away to I think it was Sevilla in like a very long time. But like they're used to playing that caliber of team in any case, just because like being in La Liga. I mean they play, 4 matches a year against.
Yeah, I think like
2 with Barca, 2 with Real Madrid, and you could throw Atletico in Madrid in there as well.
I don't want to say
they definitely shouldn't be afraid of anyone.
they Barcelona and Real Madrid always get talent from around the league, regardless. But this, I mean, like it's like two things. Like Sevilla can put. I mean, I don't know what are they doing in the league right now. Do you know what place they're in? 'Cause I don't. I think they're. I think yeah. I think they're doing better than Atletico Madrid. So
I
don't
do
think,
not remember off the top of my head. I
think
want to
the
say they're
league's
like
already
third or
gone
fourth.
between Barcelona and Real Madrid. So they're like, you know what, Champions
They
League
are
it
doing better
is.
than Athletic.
And
Yeah.
but the same thing is going with Leicester. I mean, they're fucking bottom of the half table, and they're like, yeah, unless like these Vardy and
Yeah, they
Mahrez
haven't-
really haven't like woke up. But like again,
Terrible
there's no
year
Conte
so
in
far.
there as well. So,
If they
but they got like hammered.
they can
by
play like they
Porto,
played
though,
against
like
City,
5-0. Like what the hell happened?
last weekend,
Like that
they
can
could
happen,
definitely get
or
through.
they can like against they play a
Yeah,
City
they
team.
did. Yeah.
This is like this is probably like the closest, like our toughest one to pick, I think, out of all the games.
Yeah, I would agree with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, definitely.
I think both teams would be like happy with the draw too.
Sevilla's
Like
no
Leicester,
Bayern,
of all
no
the teams
Juve.
they could have
no,
got.
Juve. They were in Juve's group, right?
Like especially their first time, like their first and only. Let's be
So
real.
they wouldn't have got them.
Like
But still, and then
Leicester,
all the
Sevilla
English
was in
teams.
Juve's group. Yeah. But I mean Leicester, like
Definitely.
let's be real about Leicester here. Like they're not going to be back in the Champions League for the next like 100 years. So I mean, this is like their one chance to just go for it, and like the draw was very
But
kind to them.
I'm probably gonna go with Sevilla.
They
with
should
this
be,
one.
you know, they should
'Cause I think
just
they have more.
100% just go for this.
I think
So
but that's.
I think
still
I'm gonna go
European
Sevilla too.
experience, yeah.
The experience, even though it's mostly Europa League experience, just like
'Cause-
playing European football, I think that like Sevilla
Yeah,
should be able to get through, and they've been much more consistent than Leicester have been. I think Leicester, if Leicester is at their absolute best, they are better than Sevilla. But
So yeah, I
just the
think
way they've
Sevilla
been
is
playing,
easy-
the
not
likelihood
easiest
of
pick,
Leicester
but
being at
it's
their
like
best, I
the
think
most
is really
logical
low.
pick. Like I said,
So.
the European experience, and I think they have like what Gamero going forward as well. They have a decent back line, and I just. Oh wait, no, fuck, they don't have Gamero. That's right. Fuck, dude, I'm off.
No, not anymore. Camaro went to.
I mean, they get rid of a lot of players. Didn't they have like Immobile last year too, and like Baca a couple years ago? Shit, I felt bad for those teams. Those like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I think Sevilla, because I think they need to have a decent Champions League. Like if they could get through this round and then play good in the next round and probably get knocked out, or even more, I think they have. Leicester like has like nothing to lose because like you said they're not gonna ever be probably in Champions League ever again. Unfortunately, I mean it's unfortunate, but it's just the Prem. Yeah, the Prem is just like
Yeah.
it's like high
Just because,
caliber,
especially
like,
if you
just,
look at like how their
not
Premier League
everyone
year is going.
gets the piece of the pie. You have to play at a high quality, like yeah. So yeah, Sevilla.
Yep. All right, so you got Sevilla going through. All right, go ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off. All right, really quick, so I know we probably got to wrap this up shortly.
My early prediction will probably
Who's
be
winning Champions League this year?
probably.
Early predictions.
It depends on the
Champions League.
year for La Liga. I don't think an English team's gonna win at all. Unfortunately, and I think it's either gonna be Juve or the La Liga teams. So, and I think Juve has enough this year to beat both of those teams. So I'm gonna go Juve, which is kind of, I'm not sure if that's bold or not, but I think it's a strong pick.
Juve. Wow. I think
That's what I don't want to see.
I think it might be
But
Real Madrid again.
But I think my picks is not terrible.
I think that with the possibility of like Sevilla getting knocked out, Arsenal and PSG Arsenal and Bayern Munich, Barcelona and PSG. So like there's from Real Madrid's standpoint, really like the people that could challenge Real Madrid
But-
kind of all got matched against each other. So I feel like Real Madrid are just happy, like they got Napoli, they're gonna sit there, they're gonna watch everyone else knock each other out.
Like yeah, as
And
long as
it
like
could
Madrid
get-
stays healthy.
Actually,
they're
I think
very
it like
strong.
possibly could
if,
get real easy
yeah,
for them real
anyone
quickly,
I think
depending on like
I
how
think-
these.
I don't think Benzema's class. Okay, I don't think Benzema's world class at all. I think Benzema's a
And
great
they've been
player.
without Gareth
I
Bale
think the surrounding
for a
cast
while,
helps
for a
him
while
out.
now too.
But I also think that their midfield helps out that front line, even with Ronaldo and Bale. Even though like they're world class guys, but man, they Modric and like Cruz and what was the other guy's name? Yeah, Casemiro. They just like they are just like they just
Casemiro's really
elevate
having like his
their
good
guys up front.
good
They take
like
away a lot of like
season.
responsibilities as well. But yeah, I know as long as they stay healthy. But yeah, my pick's Juve.
Yeah.
Juve
Yeah.
versus Real Madrid.
So I
unless
think
they
I
play
think Real
before,
Madrid are
but-
gonna get it.
Yeah, hearts. Yeah. My heart says
My heart
Leicester,
says City,
right? My
obviously.
heart says
My
Leicester.
heart says
but,
City.
it's whatever.
But let's be realistic here. That's not gonna happen.
It's like
I wonder what the odds are right now for Leicester winning the Champions League. I bet they're actually not as long as you'd think, just because people don't want to get burned like odds makers don't want to get burned like they did in the Prem last year.
Think they might even get relegated this year, so it's a possibility. But I mean, they came back from that Stoke game this past weekend. To note,
Yeah, the way they've been playing,
like in the first like 20 minutes, which was like I was like, damn, they actually pulled a draw against Stoke. That was not bad, and Stoke's actually a decent team. But yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, obviously we went from movies to not video games to actual soccer talk. We're not real like soccer analysts, but we love the game. And yeah, that's been the Jacob and Me podcast. And this is episode 2. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and check out all our other videos like Video Game Daily and In and Outs. And go check me out on the Olympic podcast. And if you are coming from the Olympic podcast, welcome. This is Jacob. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode, which will have a special guest.
See you guys later.
He's not making his. He was on Jacob and Me, like the short stuff. Like we'll I think we're gonna kind of do that when we actually play together and like we have fun stuff. But we're gonna have Josh back, everybody, and we're gonna talk some cool stuff with Josh. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.